Hello and welcome to part 2 of Mastbos's playthrough of Minecraft. Ta-da! Today I'm going to talk about resources. And the sun is rising, so we've got a whole day ahead of us. Yay! So it's about 7 minutes, so I better hurry up. Anyway, I've made some changes since the last video. Went and filled it out a bit, neatened it up. Went and put this behind in the corner. Made this all look a bit neater. Dropped the floor down a bit because it was, not enough space. But I think I said this already. I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, it looks a little bit better now. As you can see, my skylight makes it very bright in here. And I hate dingy rooms anyway, so it's good for me. Let's have a walk out. I've extended it a bit more into the mountain. I mean, yeah, whatever. Okay, but I'm talking about resources. So basically in Minecraft, there are resources. Basically, everything's a resource. You can harvest essentially anything. And everything will give you something. So as we look around, some of the resources we see is wood, leaves, dirt, gravel, and of course stone. And I'm going to talk about those ones quickly. Oh, and sand. I'll talk about those ones quite quickly because they're the most common. Dirt is completely useless and does absolutely nothing. But it is an exceptionally handy resource to have because it's an easy building material to use because you can build whatever you want. And it doesn't fall, doesn't obey gravity. But then if you want to get rid of it, I could make a Mastbos. I know I'm not going to. It's exceptionally easy just to harvest it up again. You can hack it down with just a stone shovel exceptionally quickly, which is handy. And if you're ever lost and you want to try and work out where your big base is, you can just do this, which is what I use to build my big bridge thing. You can very quickly get quite high up and go, oh, I live over there, or something. I live over there, but still. And you can see how things look from far away, and then if you want to go down, it's exceptionally quick just to get rid of it all. It's a really handy material. I think it's probably more useful than a lot of the rest, which actually give you something. Okay, we'll move on to the next most common one, which is stone. And stone is probably the most useful out of all the materials. You don't appreciate it because there is always so much of it, but it is exceptionally handy to have because first I do the basics of its properties. So I walk into my house. And I'm going to just mine out a piece of the wall. There we go. I should have that. Yeah. Actually, I'll put all my stone away to prove a point. So I'll put all my stone away. And I will get another piece. And I've now harvested out one piece of stone, which is right here. But when I put it back, it's cobblestone. Not the same. Because when you break stone, it loses its, I don't know, cleanness, shininess, or whatever you want to call it. So then we go to furnaces. I was making more glass because I'm a bit insane about glass. We go to furnaces and we put them in. And I'll get another one because I took 2 out of the wall. I'll take all of them. Right. And we put them into the furnace, and what we get is clean stone. Well, at least that's what I call it. So you put cobblestone into the furnace, and you get this, which fits back in and fits perfectly. The only problem is that it's not exactly speak slowly. It's not exactly an efficient way because coal is quite what's the word? It's a valuable resource. You don't want to just waste it doing nothing with it. So now I've got to waste an entire coal. Thanks a lot, guys. Actually, I might as well just use these up. I'm not really bothered. It won't hurt to have it. So is that going to be okay? I think it'll be fine. Ooh, I'm not sure. Oh, fuck it. Don't swear. It doesn't matter. Going outside again. Ta-da! I've sort of started rebuilding my little plantation because I'm going to explain the importance of that in just a second. But we are now going to harvest a tree. And of course you need special tools for special purposes, so I'm going to go and harvest that tree, because I don't like that tree, it made me angry, with an axe, because axes are what hacks through, I've got a whole lot of little cave things here, which hack through, how do you call it, wooden objects, so things like, workbenches and chests, you want to beat them up with an axe. Okay, and after you do that, you got just the leaves left. Oh. Oops, that was stupid. Caves. Ooh, cave. Oh. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted, but I found iron, and iron's cool to have. So, no. Okay, that's why you gotta be careful with sand, because sand does that. No. And I found coal as well, which is nice. Oh, more coal. I probably shouldn't be doing this. I know this is boring on the screen, so I'll just do something else interesting in the meantime. I found a lot of coal. But this will segue, so I'll go back to trees in a minute. There are different layers of ore, and I'm not going to talk about dirt as ore, because it isn't an ore in my opinion. I mean, you can dispute it all you want, but I'm not going to accept it. You can just deal with it, okay? The highest the highest ore, and when I say highest, I mean closest to the surface, the one that's most common at the surface, is coal, which is what I'm getting now. Coal is always useful to have. I would never not harvest coal. I honestly, then again, I don't like wasting anything, so I got my coal, I'm good to go. And underneath that, the next rarest resource, sorry, the next resource, one level of resources below. I'm not being very clear, but hopefully you get my message. The next, well, that was a bit stupid. The next lowest resource is what just into my tree? There's my tree. I knew it was a tree. Oh bugger. Okay. Yeah, the next lowest resource is iron, and iron is usually one further down. Okay, I'll leave you alone. I'll come back to you later. This is a terrible commentary. Terrible. And over here, I found some coal right here. So this shows to you that at the surface, without having gone down at all, I found coal, which proves it's the highest level. Now, if I was to, for instance, dig down here, and I just continued going down and down and down, what? Continue going down and down, I would eventually hit a layer, not a cave. I would hit cave. This is distracting me. I shouldn't be doing this right now. Okay, I found a cave, and I'll explore this some other time. This is a big cave, and I saw some resources. I think I saw iron over here. Did I? Yeah, I saw iron here. Okay, I'll get some iron. Why not? This isn't really helping with my point that iron is low. Okay, I'll come back here later. It's okay. Why is up with this dirt here? Okay. Sorry. Okay, stop. That was to be the okay. If I dug deeper, I'd find iron, and as you can see, iron I found in less abundance than I have found in. I'm so lucky with resources here. This is really cool. I'm gonna mark that area actually. That's really handy to know where it is. Oh, what was I saying? I want to hit myself sometimes. I get so confused. Underneath coal is iron. Is that understood? And iron is very useful because it turns into steel, and steel can be used for basically everything. I'm gonna run out of time before I get done. Okay, I got a bit more time. It's okay. So steel is basically useful for everything. The next generation of tools, I'm gonna call them. Chicken, die. No, don't get distracted. No, die. The next generation of tools are steel tools. And steel tools have better durability, and they mine through things faster. And when I say mine, I even mean for like dirt and stuff. So they mine faster, have longer durability, but of course it's made of steel, and therefore steel is a bit rare. And it's not really the smartest thing in the world to do it. You can have a picture of me killing chickens with torches to entertain you while I talk about steel. And you can use steel to make mine carts, mine tracks, weapons, armor. Buckets, flint and stone, and it just goes on and on and on. Iron is exceptionally useful, and it's not rare, but it's uncommon. And because it has so many uses, you notice it. It's always scarce. You never have a lot of it because whenever you have it, you use it on something. For instance, huge minecart tracks. But yes, and then underneath that, you've got redstone, which is also I wouldn't call rare. I've got plenty of it. Because its uses are limited. You go watch my redstone videos and you can see. But, I mean, it's not something you can use to build with, so you've got to actually put effort into making something that uses redstone. So, I've always had enough of it, but it is one level lower on the resource list than... of course, you can find the other resources past that level, but if I was only to dig at this height and go around the world, I wouldn't find any redstone. That's just the way it is. Sorry. Beneath that, you've got diamond. And diamond is the rarest of all minerals. In all of my Minecraft treks, that just spawned. Kill it for spawning. In all of my minecart treks, in all of my Minecraft adventures, I've only found about 8 blocks of diamond. And yeah, and that really isn't very much. Got me 2 picks and 2 shovels or whatever. And I went through them. Diamond tools last a lot longer, but they aren't. What do you call it? They aren't infinite. So they last a long time, but they aren't infinite. And oh yeah, one last thing about steel. Steel picks are the only thing that can mine redstone and diamond. The last mineral you have, which you can sort of produce yourself, is obsidian. And obsidian is when you pour water over lava pools. So lava that isn't falling, lava at ground level. Or like a pond of lava. Then you get obsidian. And obsidian can be used as a building stone. I've got it in my other bases, like a pretty little thing. But it can only be mined with diamond, and it takes forever to mine it. It's so annoying. So don't really bother with getting too much obsidian. It's not really that useful. Oops, don't bumping my mic off. Sorry. My hair's annoying me, so I'm fiddling around my mic. Yes, I'm mic'd up. Sun's going down. Be quick. Okay, trees. Gravel is useless apart from that it gives you flint, and flint can be used to make arrows and flint and stone, which I'll go and make in just a second, I think, just to demonstrate, because I've got some iron now. Sand is useless apart from that it can make glass, which is actually very useful, so I'll probably end up mining all of this out anyway. Last thing is wood. Wood is exceptionally useful, and I'm going to have to go back to it all over again, because you can make... Basically, everything relies on wood. Mine tracks rely on wood, ladders rely on wood, tools rely on wood for all the handles, you need torches for wood. But what's good about wood is that you can have it in this form, and you can craft it into its lowest form with just your 2x2 crafting palette. So for instance, this can turn into this, and this can turn into this. I'll demonstrate. Put one down, oops, yeah, one down, I get 4 planks. Put 4 planks down and break it into 2, I get 8 sticks, so that's how it works. Sun's going down, be quick. I've mined all the wood out of this tree, as you can see, but this is still here. And I could just leave this and it will eventually just die, but that's fine. Oh, sometimes it won't, sometimes it's a bit glitchy like that. But it's better to beat them down, because they will drop these little saplings. And saplings are what you need to grow more trees. Because I've seen so many times with so many people from so many different levels of prowessness at Minecraft, there's 2 by the way I just got, that they don't replant their trees and have to walk a kilometer to just go get some more wood. So I'm going to plant down all of my little saplings, and I come back in a couple days, and these will be nice big trees for me to harvest all over again. So this is probably my plantation area, I would imagine. So as very handy, as you can see, this will grow back. It's becoming nighttime, but I think I'll be alright with enemies. I don't know. I might do some advanced crafting, like some extra things you can do with some materials later. And Flint and Stone will go into more details later, I think. But there we go, that's basically the basics of materials. I think I haven't forgotten any. Of course, you've got water blocks, and I might do that in another episode altogether, but water's a bit special. I need a bucket, of course, and we'll get some more iron. And I'll explore that cave. Oh, no, it's the cave, the cave, the cave, the cave. Get in before enemies come and kill you. Ah, run. So, I'm safe in here, and I think that's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for watching, and this is already a 12-minute video. Wow, time goes quickly. Wow. But thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.